evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to CL Mix Arena, home of Wildcat basketball. For tonight's district opener, between the visiting Panthers of Lufkin and your Whiehouse Wildcats. If you are able, please stand and remove your caps as we honor this community in the nation with the plate of our national anthem. Once again, welcome to CL Mix Arena at Whiehouse High School for tonight's contest. Now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, the Lufkin Panthers, who come into tonight's contest with an overall record of 7-1. A 6-foot junior guard number 0, Caden Burst. Senior guard at 6'8", number 1, Austin Brown. 6'2", junior guard number 3, Triple Manis. Senior guard at 6 foot, number 5, CJ Burks. And a 6'4" sophomore forward, number 11, Major Price. The Panthers are coached by Brian Page, Cordell Rogers, Luis Montoya, and head coach JT McManus. And now, Wildcat fans, stand up, put your hands together, make some noise for your Whiehouse Wildcats. We got coming to tonight's contest with an overall record of 5-3. Let's meet your starter. At 6 foot, junior guard number 1, Ace Connors. A 5'10" junior guard number 3, Chris Stern. At 6'4" forward, senior number 4, Mohammed. Junior forward at 6'3", number 5, Canadian Pickett. And a junior guard at 6'1", number 12, Colton Seal. The Wildcats are coached by Will Snyder, Ashton Nelson, Michael Wade, and coach Rick Kelly.
We are here for the second of our doubleheader tonight. The Whiehouse Wildcats and the Lufkin Panthers. We brought you the Lady Cats with their win before.
Yep.
And this one is going to be a big one as well. It's going to be a good one like the first one. And man, I'm excited about this one, as both of these teams are as good as the other two teams were, the girls' teams were. So the Wildcats take this one off, and here we go. A lot of fast action.
Think we'll see a couple of dunks?
Probably, because these are some big dudes.
That's what I was saying.
God. I know we're going to be looking at number 1, Austin Brown. He's at 6'8". And a good stop there by Lufkin. And they're going to bring it down the court. Caden Burst has it. Trying to set something up is Trip McManus. Trip averages about 6 points a game and about 3 rebounds, almost 4 rebounds a game. Lufkin right now just passing it around. I think they're just trying to give the Whitehouse defense a look over to see what they can get away with.
Yeah, it's like a heavyweight fight, trying to feel each other out.
Haven't thrown a jab yet, but I think we're about to. And there's a three-point shot off the back. And it's going to be rebounded by, that was going to be by Burris, and a good rebound off the miss there by the Wildcats. That was number 5, Kadavian Pickens. Pickens is about 6'3", although he looks more giant than that. And there's a two-point shot. Yeah, all of them do. Austin Brown has it, and that's going to be, I believe, a foul, and that's going to go on Whitehouse. Chris Stearns, his first team foul. Whitehouse at 4-2 on the season. And they just got off the Athens tournament this last weekend. They won both games by buzzer beaters in the game on Saturday.
It's a good way to win.
Oh, yeah.
Well, a thrilling way to win. There we go.
And a good pass underneath. It's a good job by Colton Seal to just make that move down the lane and finds an open spot. And here's a three-point shot, and it's going to be just short. And there's your dunk, but it doesn't go in.
Missed it, though.
Victor Price. Victor Price is 6'3", but he missed that one. And he was wide open for that, too.
I think the front of the rim blocked him a little bit.
And the Wildcats looking for another opportunity to extend their lead here as Chris Stearns tries to get a play from Coach Kelly. And a good little move. Ace Oliveris just does a little around the world move and puts it in. Trip McManus brings it out to the top again. Three-point shot. It's going to go off, but a good rebound by McManus. He puts it back up, no good. Rebounded. And stolen again and picked up. That's by number 5, Kadavian Pickens. And here comes Ace Oliveris. Now Chris Stearns. Three-point shot. And off the back. Here come the Panthers.
Pickens had a good look at that, too.
He did. Three-point shot. That one's going to make it in there. Kind of that CJ burst. He puts it in there for a 3 and fixes the net for us. To the missed dunk. The Lufkin Panthers are 7-1 on the season. This is the first district game as that ball flies out of bounds. And it's going to be Lufkin ball. It's the first district game for both teams. So district home opener for the Wildcats. And another three-pointer. That's going to be Austin Brown with the 3.
It was a deep 3 from the big man. That's so difficult to have your 5 rotate out there, and you got to cover him at the three-point line, too.
Yeah. And a missed pass. It's going to be McManus. It's going to take it, trying to find somebody, and he does. And off the back of the glass, but a good rebound by Austin Brown, and he picks up a foul and 2. That's going to be on who? I didn't see who he called it on.
I didn't either.
But it's going to be the second team foul. We'll have to figure that one out at a different spot here. Austin Brown going to the line. Talking about Austin Brown, he's a Maryland commit, Maryland signee. He's a returning district MVP, 2-time All-Region, All-State last year as a junior, all-time leading scorer in Lufkin basketball history, and passed the 2,000 career point total this past weekend in the Grand Oaks tournament. and he averages 26 points a game and 9 rebounds per game.
I'm going to say that foul earlier was on number 4. That's my thought, but we'll put a pin in that until later.
All right. So McManus with the ball. Now passes it out. Lufkin moving the ball fairly well. There's your Maryland commit there. Austin Brown with the 3. And Lufkin making a steal there. That's McManus. Gives it to Brown, and Brown pulls up and shoots, and a good rebound. And a foul is going to be called, and I believe it's going to be on McManus. No, it's going to be on Austin Brown. That's his first team foul. And like a hockey team, they're going to do a line change.
I thought he had him tied up for a nice jump ball, but yeah, it is what it is.
Braylon Thompson, Jakevian Sanders, or Jakevian, sorry, and JT Harrison come in for the Panthers. And Oliveris got doubled up, really couldn't do anything, tried to pass it out, and it was stolen. Brown takes it to the hoop, and it rolls and rolls in. And the Panthers extend their lead to 10.
I think I'm seeing it now. This Austin Brown's a special player.
Chris Stearns. And a good little give and go there, but it's going to be a steal. That was going to be Sanders on the steal, tries to get it down court. And I think Brown was his intended receiver on that play.
At the opposite end down there.
Yep. Minute 23 left in the first period. And that's going to be a 3-point shot by Jakevian Sanders.
He's just wide open in that corner, man.
There's a Jakevin Moore and a Jakevian Sanders.
There you go. Just a couple extra letters.
And then a Kevo Moore. That's going to be off the top of the glass.
All right.
And a 3-point.
The craziest thing I've ever seen.
And there's Brown with a 3, but didn't quite make it in, and a rebound by the Wildcats. And a good rebound there. And here comes Stearns trying to make something happen. Gets a little double teamed and gets it out of there to Levi Kelly. And there's a steal. Brown left alone, but finally gets somebody to come help him. Braylon Thompson comes down. And Brown with the ball. Dumps it out. Takes it in. And draws the foul. It's going to be on Levi Kelly, his first. Third team foul.
Yeah, the first one then.
And that's Trip McManus on the line. Shooting 2.
SDR checks back in for Whitehouse.
Makes the second. Did you get both of those?
Yes.
I thought so. And there's a good shot, a 3-point shot right at the buzzer, no good. And so into the first quarter as the Lufkin Panthers off to a pretty good start. Wildcats try to make a good comeback there towards the end. We'll be right back You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we're ready to start the second quarter as the Panthers will have it.
I think the biggest thing is this Lufkin's outside shooting. Like, they've hit some big shots already.
Yeah. Good passing around the perimeter, shot to the inside, and that's going to be a shot up by JT Harrison. That's going to be another 2. And what you don't want for the Wildcats is for Lufkin to keep increasing that lead and separation there. That's going to be a foul on number 12, Colton Seal, his first. First team foul of the second period.
I think that was a frustration foul because he missed that 3.
I have a feeling we're probably going to see a lot of that this game. And Lufkin making something happen. Pass underneath. Gets position. And Braylon Thompson just forces his way in and gets the 2. And Oliveris finds a man underneath and a good shot. That's going to go in. Mohamed Diarra puts it in for 2.
It's a nice shot down there.
Very good play. Man to man, looks like how the Wildcats tried to get a steal there, but unable to do so as Lufkin retains possession. Wildcats doing a pretty good job of getting their hands on the ball, but not able to come up with it as the Lufkin Panthers get another point on the board.
Yeah, they're not able to come away with the transaction there. They got the steal going, just bounces right back to another Lufkin player.
So they're anticipating the passes and doing a good job to get there, but unable to just make anything happen. Good pass underneath, and just unable to get that one is Colton Seal.
Yeah, I think he lost control as he went up with that one.
And 3-point shot, going to be a little long. Rebounded by the Wildcats. A lot of moving parts here in this ball game. Fast are both of these teams. Not as physical as the girls' game was.
Not yet.
But they are physical. 3-point shot. And it's off. And Lezcano is unable to get that rebound. And the ball goes off the hands of, I didn't see who that was, but here's the 3-point shot by Caden Burst, and he couldn't make that one drop. That's going to go out of bounds on Lufkin, so the Whiehouse Wildcats will have it.
I will say this, though, if you're Whitehouse right now, don't settle for easy jumpers with 3s. Keep working.
Yeah, work it on the inside, because what's going to happen is first of all, Lufkin's going to get tired, and you're going to be able to have those openings. It's going to come. It's going to get there. Your little give and go is going to get there. Good job to stick with it by Diarra. And Levi Kelly gets that back. Diarra is just going to take it in on himself, and no foul called. As I believe he was high-fived, but I couldn't tell from my angle, but normally that's a foul.
Yeah, I would say so. A little bit of a block, though, too.
Jakevion Sanders with a little spin move underneath the basket with 2. And the Wildcats trying to break double digits here with 4:35 left in the first half.
But mostly kudos to this Lufkin defense, making them settle for those jump shots, though.
And there's a 3-pointer. Kadavian Pickens puts it in. And now with Caden Burst just kind of throws that. That's a prayer and a shot and a prayer kind of point there.
It worked.
It did. It all, yeah, those types of shots you just go. That's in and out. And that's frustrating for Chris Stearns because that was a pretty shot.
Very nice. He did everything but go in.
Pass to the outside. There's another shot and a 3-pointer.
Caden Burst on that one,
By
too.
Caden Burst again. He's got that shot going. Now Lufkin up by 20. That was Ace Oliveras trying to take it on his own and just couldn't make that drop, and a rebound by Burst. Burst finds a little bit of a hole and tries to pass it off. Jakevion Sanders couldn't hold on to it, and the Wildcats have it back. 3 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird play down there on that baseline.
Trying to figure out what they were doing.
I was wondering why he just didn't take it in himself. Instead, he tried to pass it off and got fumbled away.
That's off the glass, a little high. That was Muhammad Diarra. Burst has a wide open lane. They just let him go, and he misses it. But a good putback by JT Harrison. Excuse me. 3-point shot. It's in there. Levi Kelly with 3, and he's going to have a timeout. That's going to be a timeout for Lufkin. Waiting to see if it's going to be a full timeout. It will be. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be right back. You're watching NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Back after the timeout, Lufkin has the ball. Now, it looks like Brown is back in. And here comes the Wildcats. 2 minutes left in the first half. Good passing by the Wildcats, trying to find a player open. Good.
Pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Yeah, they did. Oliveras going to try to take it in, draws the foul instead. And I believe that's going to be on number 13, JT Harrison. His first team foul of the period. Oliveras shooting 2 for the Wildcats. Puts that first one in there.
And, you know, we saw the same thing first quarter of this game, too, not calling a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
That's frustrating when you're driving in against a lot of trees down there in the paint, and you're getting no calls.
Oliveira's got his second one in, and now the Panthers headed up by Austin Brown. Making a move. That's going to be a three-point shot by Victor Price. He missed that one. And a foul on the play. It's going to be on number 33, Harrison Keppen, his first, second team foul. Victor Price was on that shot. Stands at 6'4", 220 pounds. And he is a sophomore on this team. Big body. His coach says that he has adapted well to playing varsity basketball just through these last 8 games.
There you go.
Oliveris has a guy behind him. Keppen's going to try to shoot it, and in and out. Just a little bit streamlined. Put too much on it, but it was a beautiful little shot.
Everything but went in.
Yeah. And that's going to be a three-point shot by, I believe that was Wesley Shoffett, number 14.
That is correct.
25 seconds left in the first half. And I believe that Stearns and the Wildcats are just going to wait and try to get the final shot of the first half and not let them get it back. And that's going to go out of bounds on Lufkin. That went off Shoffett's arm. I think he was as surprised as anybody.
It's a quick pass inside like a rocket.
And we're going to have 2 more.
I thought we were watching baseball for a second, the way that thing came flying in, man. A little fastball.
Muhammad Diarra and Kadavian Pickens sub back in. And, almost got the fly in. Now Brown has it. He's going to take it in and draw the foul with 2.8 seconds left in the first half. He'll go to the line. That foul was going to be on Kadavian Pickens. That's going to be his first. Be the third team foul. Excuse me.
Some Brown on the line again, though.
Yep, Brown's going to step into a familiar place so far. He puts the first one in. The student section over on the Whiehouse side, a little quiet. Quieter than usual. Usually they are very upbeat, but right now they're being a little bit respectful. But I'm sure after half, Wildcats will come out with some different things. There's a final shot by Stearns, and that's going to end the first half. Your score, 41-17, Lufkin with a big lead. And we're going to take a break for halftime. We'll come back with some stats. Don't go anywhere. You're watching NETSN.
It was about 7:30 in the morning, just like every other day. I was leaving Glendale, coming into Tyler on my way to work, and then the unexpected happened. My brother told me about Shane McGuire at the McGuire firm and how hard he fights for his clients. I met with Shane. He took care of me and my family and got me on the road to healing so I could get back to normal days with those who matter most.
I'm Shane McGuire from the McGuire firm. We're here for you.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Hey East Texas, I'm Sarah Barnett with RE/MAX Benchmark. As a 9th generation Texan, buying and selling real estate isn't just a job to me, it's personal. Born and raised right here in East Texas, my goal is simple, to create an experience that is seamless, transparent, and stress-free. From contract to closing, I'll be there every step of the way. Proud supporter of all things Martins Mill. Let's go, Mustangs!
And welcome back. It's halftime here at Whiehouse, CL Knicks Arena at Whiehouse. And Jeremy, you got some stats for us for the game?
I do. There. Well, there's a lot of players that have scored for Whitehouse. It's definitely been a team game for them, so I'll start with them. But leading in scoring, though, has been Ace Oliveras with 4. But, I mean, they've got Levi Kelly with 3, Chris Stern with 3, Muhammad Dyer with 2, Kadavian Pickens with 3, Colton Seal with 2. It's been a team effort for them, I guess you would say. They've had a lot of opportunities and a lot of chances, but just unfortunate, unable to come away with some points on the offensive side. Defense has been rotating, I guess, but this Lufkin team is knocking threes down.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big key is they are a very three-heavy team, which is crazy because going over to Lufkin, how tall did you say Austin Brown was?
Austin Brown is sitting at 6'8".
So a 6'8" guy, and he's also leading them in points and has more threes than anybody else on the team.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Yeah. So he's got 13 points in that first half, though, 5 rebounds, a steal, a block. I mean, he's been all over the place, but that's the craziest thing to me. And as for, we talked about threes a while ago, they've hit 3, 4, 5, 6 threes in that first half, Lufkin has, compared to Whitehouse's 3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. And I was talking to Coach Kelly before, and he said that, he has a few banged up after the tournament.
Yeah.
And he's got one sick kid this week. So it's like not making excuses by any means, but
it just seems like the offense is trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
And that maybe a couple of key missing pieces is the reason why they're trying to find their identity. Because they're not really, I mean, they've tried to get it inside, but they're settling for jump shots.
I mean, and as of yesterday, he didn't know who his starters were going to be because of that situation.
Yeah.
And normally by this time of the season, you know who your starters are going to be every week. In this, so especially a day before the game. And so, yeah, they've got some injured players. They've got things going on, and I understand that. But looking at Lufkin, you got a lot of big players and a lot of players there that are good scorers. You got Kevo Moore, number 2. He's second on the team in scoring, averaging 9 points a game. I talked about Trip McManus. He averages 6 points a game. You've got key players that have come back that are transitioning back from football, and that's Jamarian Williams, C.J. Burse, and Jakevian Sanders. And Jakevian Sanders we've seen a few times.
Yeah, he's got a couple points for him, but that's a big thing, too. When you start getting the football guys kind of mixed in, trying to get your basketball legs under you, playing a completely different sport, different style, different everything. And you mentioned Moore. We haven't really seen him much. But some of these guys, though, I feel like it's been a group effort for Lufkin as well. So don't take that away from them as we talk about, Whitehouse being a group effort. But
Jakevian Sanders, he's a returning first-team All-District player, and he was Sophomore of the Year 2 years ago. He's a senior this year. And so he's He's good. 5 of the players on Lufkin's team played on varsity last year, and they were 34-3.
Wow.
So, you know, Coach McManus said they're holding opponents to almost 11 points under their season averages each game.
That's good.
And you can tell by how their defense is working, and you can look at the defense and see what they're doing to this Wildcat team.
Yeah, I was going to say the defense has definitely been suffocating, but to go along with those tall players, usually you got long arms, so that means a lot of areas that are covered on defense.
Right. And so we got about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left before the end of halftime. And the Wildcats are coming back onto the court to do a little shoot around. We're going to take a really short break and just let you go to the court, listen to the music, jamming it out here at CLNX Arena on NETSN. All right, we're about to start the second half, and the Wildcats will have the ball to start things off. Here we go, third period action here in Whiehouse. See what kind of arrangements and adjustments Coach Kelly made in the locker room at halftime. And that was a block. A good job by Caden Burst to knock that ball out. Austin Brown's going to bring it down. And that one's going to roll in by, get a point in by Victor Price.
There you go. Yeah, just an unfortunate pass while ago and ends up in the hands of Austin Brown.
Not much you can do about that.
No.
And a good little, a great little play as Colton Seal shot towards the basket. Kadavian Pickens. That's a good pass in. Here come the Panthers. Good pass by Brown underneath.
Oh.
That's going to be a foul every time.
Yeah.
Muhammad Diarra.
Can't do that one.
Second. Yeah, you can't land on top of somebody.
Thought we were building houses out here, brick by brick.
Excuse me, his second. And it wasn't on the shots. That's going to go to the sidelines. Pass it in. McManus with the pass out to Brown. And Brown's, I think, just going to take it himself. Little fadeaway jump shot at about the free throw line.
Almost like a Dirk fadeaway there, man. Had the little knee up too with it. It's nasty with it.
I'm sure he's practiced that a few times.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, just a little bit, just a bit.
Hoping kids nowadays still know what a Dirk fadeaway is.
Oh, yeah. Well, I said something about Larry Bird the other day, and you corrected me about current events. I don't know what current events are. I watched basketball when it was good back in the day. That's going to be a foul. And that's going to be
almost took us out, too.
Yeah, he did. He tried to come over here. He wanted to do an interview, I guess.
He wanted to get on YouTube over here.
Kadavian Pickens on the foul. That is going to put a player to the line. Who is that?
Price.
Is that Price? Okay, I was going to say, is that Victor Price? That's the second on Pickens. Price makes his first.
So you were watching basketball back when it was peach baskets, and they were.
Okay.
Oh,
No, I was watching basketball back when the real players were playing, like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
You didn't have all the prima donnas.
No.
I don't know. Some early 2000s basketball was pretty good.
Back when the Dirty Pistons
Mob you trying to go down in the paint. I watched basketball then too.
the New York Knicks would mop the floor with you literally.
I grew up watching the true GOAT. I don't care what anybody says. Jordan's will always be the GOAT.
Yeah, LeBron just knows he's the GOAT of falling.
Yeah.
Good job by Terrace, but by Stearns, Stearns drives it in. Just couldn't make that go. He rolled it just a bit too much. A three-pointer and a good save by McManus. And a foul on the play. I think that's going to be on Mohamed Diarra again, and that's his third. I bet he's about to take a trip to the bench and take a rest. And Coach Kelly, he was just told by the bookkeeper. Three-point shot, Brown in three. Here come the Wildcats. Oh, he had a wide open shot.
You don't know why he didn't take it.
I don't know. Colton Seal was there. No, that wasn't Seal. I apologize. That was Lascano. Oliveris does a little shot there, misses it, but follows it up, puts it back in, gets two on it. McManus was there, kind of let his momentum take him out of bounds, but he passes it in to Victor Price first, and Price puts it up. And now a little bit of now they're getting a little bit more pushy and a little bit more action going. But no calls yet.
I was going to say, will we start seeing the whistles let loose?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that. Especially, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I think if it becomes egregious, then I think they're going to start doing something.
And I think if tempers start flaring, which might happen. Oliveris is going to drive it. He had an open basket, but he popped it out to Diarra. And that was Stearns trying to take it in and thought Oliveris was behind him. And made the pass, no look, and
he passed to the corner and thought Oliveris was there, but Oliveris he'd already moved to the top of the key, so to no avail, no one was there.
And that's the danger of the no look pass, because the other player doesn't know you're no looking it, and they're gone. Pass underneath, that's going to be Burris. And Burris gets the points and the foul. That's going to be on number 15, Bennett Lizgano. His fourth team foul. So that's going to put the double bonus to Lufkin. Levi Kelly comes in for the Wildcats, puts Chris Stearns on the bench for a little breather.
It was a nice cut by Burris while ago.
Misses the and one on Caden Burse. Little silver lining to that foul. Diarra has it. Oliveris with the shot. It's off, and Kelly's going to grab it. And a good rebound. Oliveris with the ball again. Wildcats trying as hard as they can to get somebody underneath, but Lufkin defense is just doing too good of a job there.
Yeah, they're not allowing anybody down low.
No. Davian Pickens tries to take it in, put a little bit too much on it, and Austin Brown, and all 6'8" of him, grabs that ball pretty much off the top of the rim.
He said, hold on.
I think he stood on his tiptoes and got that rebound. And that's going to be a good little give and go pass there. Caden Burse took it. My mother would be ashamed.
Took us to the paint.
Well, he made a basket.
These cuts that Lufkin's doing, though, is slicing right through this Whiehouse defense.
And that was going to be a turnover. Victor Price was right there.
He said, thank you.
That's going to be a charge, and that's going to be on Austin Brown. That's his first team foul of the third period. 2.5 minutes left in the third.
Good job getting the feet set by Oliveras on that one. Taking the charge.
Keppen passes it off, goes underneath, and he better get out of the lane. He's been there for a while. There he goes. I know as a big man myself, I like to sit underneath there, but you can't do it.
Yeah, there's a few seconds you get.
3-point shot by Kelly. A little bit much, kind of rolls around. And that's going to be in there by Austin Brown.
That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah. And Keppen passes it off. Colton C. Stearns trying to find an open man or an open lane, whichever one he can find first, but right now he's finding neither. Finally, Keppen goes to help him. And Brown, that's a little bit of a mismatch in my opinion. I mean, Keppen is a good player, but he's only 6'3" against a 6'8" guy. Brown just, golly.
You said mismatch. I don't even think that's that's even worse than a mismatch. It's not even fair.
Brown, 3, in there. How many points does he have?
We'll add more up later, but he had 13 at the half.
Okay.
So obviously more than that.
Yeah. 50 seconds left in the third period.
He said D1 committed, didn't he?
Yeah, he is a Maryland signee, is what it says.
That's the Terps, isn't it? Maryland Terps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Levi Kelly tried to get that one, and that's going to be Trip McManus. He took it all the way down, rolls it in. And a good drive. That's going to be pushed. Little throw down there. And I believe that was C.J. Burse.
That was, yeah.
On the hit.
You are correct.
Yeah, we should tell my wife that sometimes. She doesn't agree that ever happens.
No comment. I have one of those too. No comment.
Yeah, well. 10 seconds left. And McManus has it with the steal. Here comes Brown, and he misses it. I didn't know that could happen with him right now. And Stearns with the throw. Oh, I thought he was going to make that one. I was on the wrong angle, but that's the end of the third. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. You're watching NETSN. Don't go away.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
And we are back into the final period, excuse me. I got to get that right, sorry. Lufkin has the ball, going to bring it down. 62-21 is the score. thank you for watching tonight. Glad that you're with us. We'll be doing games all season long for the Wildcats. And a good steal. That's going to be Colton Seal. He's going to pass it off, and a foul on Ace Oliveris. And it's going to be, is that number 12? Yeah, it's going to be Jakevian Sanders.
There you go.
His first team foul. So after tonight, Lufkin will head to, this is weird, to Provo, Utah. Now tell me if I'm reading that wrong. Provo, Utah to play Temp View. Or is it some, yeah, it looks like they're playing in a tournament. Is that some kind of tournament?
Yeah, Holiday Hoops.
The Holiday Hoops tournament in Utah.
That's cool, though.
So, yeah, they'll be heading out of state.
That's what you call taking the show on the road.
Yep, and then they'll come back on the 16th and play Nacogdoches for a district game, and I think that's going to start the district run. Another steal. That's Stearns on the steal. He's going to give it to Oliveris, and Oliveris gets fouled on his way up. And the Wildcats, their next game is going to be in Nacogdoches on the 19th, and that's a week from Friday. And I will be in Nacogdoches for that game. Good pass underneath, and another foul is going to be drawn. That's going to be on JT Harrison. It'll be his second foul. Second team foul. Jeremy, you going to be with me on that on the 19th, or do you know?
Not off the top of my head.
Gotcha.
Most likely. I'm doing a lot of Whiehouse games with you.
Gotcha. Diarra misses the first of two.
But I know Brett likes to keep me traveling.
Misses both of them, and here come Lufkin. Passing around the top of the key. Three-point shot. If the glass, did he call that one? Did you hear him call it?
I think he did.
All right,
the bank
shop
was
it.
open too.
Shop it with the three.
It was a nice shot.
I guess we should have brought our umbrellas for this game.
I mean, as many three. Yeah.
Passing to the outside. Muhammad Diarra has it. That's going to be a three-point shot just short. And that's a good hard-fought rebound by Colton Seal. And I believe he's going to get a foul. And Jakevian Sanders, his second and third team foul.
But the foul was on the floor, so.
Yep. So a three-point shot. That's Stearns over the top. And luckily there was a man there to rebound it. Unfortunately, he couldn't put it up. That was Kadavian Pickens, couldn't put it in. And now the Wildcats have it back off of a missed pass there by the Panthers. Oliveris is a good little ball handler. I love watching him just dribble that ball, trying to get it in. Good job by Diarra to get it and put it back up. And a foul was called, I believe, and that's going to be on number 10.
Yep.
That's Braylon Thompson, his first. And now it's going to be the 14th foul. That'll put Diarra to the line, and that'll put the Wildcats on the line for the remainder of the game as they're going to be in double bonus. Diarra's first shot is in there.
You know, I'm glad they changed the free throws from back in the day. Single bonus and double bonus.
Yeah. It is a little bit different. It took me a while to get used to it.
I just never understood, like, why give the one free throw? Like,
yeah, the 1-and-1s. I never understood that, you know. If you make it, you get it. Yeah, it's like
just go ahead and give me two.
If you're good, you get a cookie. Yeah. Passing it around are the Panthers. There's a three-point shot, in and out. And isn't that the definition of over the back when the player actually has the ball in his hand and his arm goes backwards?
Yeah.
I mean, just saying. 3-point and three-pointer. Colton Seal puts that one in there. And another good steal. That's by Ace Oliveras. Oliveras takes it down, says, I'll put it in by myself. Just over 5 minutes left, and the Wildcats getting stuff going, and that's going to be off the head of JT Harrison. Goes out of bounds, and the Wildcats have the ball.
Yeah, the look on JT's face was like,
I can't
really.
I wish I
Really?
had a camera over here. I could have switched to it really quickly because that was funny.
I hope that cameraman right there got that. That's
Yeah.
the Lufkin cameraman
That
right
was
there.
a good one. Stearns with the ball. He's just going to take it, I believe, himself, maybe. Good defense by Lufkin. That three goes just a bit outside.
Whoa, easy. Well,
Sorry, I'm getting ready for baseball.
mood over here. Like, man, just a bit outside.
Uh-huh. And I think a timeout's going to be called by the Panthers. They're going to call a 30-minute
Minute time.
30-minute timeout by the Panthers. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And, yeah. But, man, Wildcats just struggling all night long. Nothing's really falling much. They're playing a little bit better defense. However, it looks like, you know, the starters aren't out there right now for Lufkin. So,
Yeah.
But I don't want to take away and diminish for the Wildcats because they're playing hard. They're not giving up.
No, they definitely keep fighting in this game. There's no quit in them. You can definitely see that.
At all. Yeah, and that goes to their coaching. I know the coaches at Whiehouse push that. So I love seeing that. You just feel bad for them.
And they're still working on stuff on offense and defense. You can see them still calling plays, things like that, working through a few things. I mean, just because you didn't have a great night doesn't mean you're not going to have a great season. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, and this is the first district game, and there are a lot of district games left. So the season is not even
close to being over.
Pass to the outside as Lufkin just, I think they're just going to play ring around the rosy right now. Harrison has it. That's going to go off the fingertips of Wesley Shoffett. And Wildcats have the ball.
Just lost control of it.
Yeah, thrown a little bit behind him, and he just couldn't get the grip on it that he needed. Oliveras for the pass underneath, off the fingers. It happened. It's a little bit contagious there, buddy. Kadavian Pickens did the same thing. My dad said a football player, receivers put it in the wrong place, hit him in the hands.
That's true. You got to hit him in the chest.
So the Panthers making their moves. That's a three-point shot. It was blocked at the. It looked like it was hit by Robinson.
I don't know, the look on Moore's face after he shot it was like, I don't know what that was.
Maybe not. I thought Jamorian Robinson tipped it, but he might not have. Eli White is out there. And Eli White is one of the bigger players. He's 6'5", junior. Just over 3 minutes left to play in the ball game. Lufkin has it just going around the horn. There's a three-point shot. It's going to be off and rebounded. And a good job by the Wildcats. That's Eli White with the rebound. Gives it to Keppen, who gives it to Kelly. And Kelly's just trying to call some plays.
Trying to run something.
Yep. Keppen with the ball. Three-point shot. Kelly off the front, and a foul is going to be drawn, and I believe that's going to be on number 10. Yep, Braylon Thompson. And Thompson has his second. That's going to put Lezgano on the line shooting 2 with just over 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. Misses the first one. So my next game for Whitehouse will be this Friday as Lezgano misses the second one. And I believe that Jeremy and I will be in Jacksonville this Friday as the Lady Cats will travel to Maiden Country.
There you go.
To take on the Jacksonville Maidens in district action. That game will be at 6:15 and live here on NETSN. Go ahead and like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. That way you won't miss a second of action of Wildcat basketball, girls and boys action.
And turn on your notifications. It'll tell you when we go live.
It sure will. 3-point shot is up and in. That's going to be Jakevian Sanders as the Panthers continue to spread that lead. And I think that's going to be out of bounds. Can't quite see very well from where we are, but I believe that went out of bounds. Bennett Lezgano trying to drive the lane. Wildcats have it. Throws to the top of the key. And Keppen loses it. Here comes Shoffett. Shoffett loses it but gets it back. Finds a wide open JT Harrison underneath the basket for 2.
Good little play there by JT.
Also, don't forget we do have an app as well. You can go for Apple and Android. A good little drive there, but a little bit high. I think he was looking for a foul. That was Jamorian Robertson. He was trying to draw a foul. 3-point shot, no good. Eli White on the rebound on that one. He's the tallest one out there right now, so hopefully he would grab that one. Easily makes that rebound. Another 3-point shot by Jamorian Robinson on that one and unable to make it drop. 54 seconds left in the ball game. Lufkin with the ball trying to just throw it around the top. I think they're going to shoot that 3 and he's going to put it in. And it's Braylon Thompson with the 3.
He just wanted to get on the board?
Yeah, I think he did. 35 seconds left. Robinson. That's going to be on 15. Jakevian Moore, his first. And that's going to put Jamarian Robinson to the line with 27.6 seconds left in the ball game.
Look, I want to keep the players honest and call the fouls.
Yeah. Good shot by Moore. Jamorian Robinson.
But with this game and only 27 seconds left,
I agree. I agree with that assessment, sir. But again, we don't wear the striped shirts, and
that is true.
Good rebound. And that's a great rebound. Bennett Lezgano just gets in there. And I love the fight in these Wildcats. They're just not giving up. They're just keeping going when lesser teams, in my opinion, would just stop and they would just let it roll. But not the Wildcats.
I was going to say, especially with this lead that Lufkin's built.
I mean, how many of those teams do you know would really go in and rebound a free throw like that and put it right? I mean, with however many seconds there were like that. That's going to be the end of the ball game as the Lufkin Panthers win their first district ball game, 73-32. And the Wildcats will have their next game next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the next, in Nacogdoches. And we'll be there on NETSN. But don't forget this Friday, as we will be bringing you the Lady Cats game against the Jacksonville Maidens at 6:15 in Jacksonville. All right, so for Jeremy and for Rob, this is Keith signing off here in Whitehouse. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your night and a great week.